Hi Pisces, so I like to get straight into the readings. If there is anything that you feel you need to know about the readings, then I definitely encourage you to read the descriptions box, especially if you're new to tarot. The card deck information that I've used for your read can always be found in my pinned comment below. And cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but do try to keep in mind that this might not be your story at all. This could be in regards to someone else entirely different that your Pisces is dealing with. And equally, Pisces, if you please just take what's resonating for you and leave what doesn't for another Pisces. Okay, because not all of these reads are going to resonate for absolutely everybody all of the time. Right, so what we're going to do, Pisces, is we are going to pull 9 cards and then we're going to get into your energy. Right, it's a lot of coins. Okay, so you have strength, that's Leo energy. Wow. Oh, okay. Right. Wow. Okay, I just need a second here, Pisces. So I've knackered myself out trying to get all the cards off the floor for you. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Okay, what we're going to do, we are going to take this as a bonus message, okay? And we'll put them back in the deck and then carry on shuffling to get your 9 cards. I feel that this is a bonus message for some of you. Not all of you, okay, but for some of you. Judgment, Death, Knight of Coins, Ace of Coins, and the Hermit. Okay, so Scorpio, Knight of Coins is Virgo. You've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Ace, and then Virgo again with the Hermit. This is indicating that at this point in time, Pisces, some of you are trying to make a decision between going back towards your past, someone or something from your past. Keep in mind, with all these coins, it could well be a career. Some of you could be considering going back to an old career, trying to somehow revive an old career, maybe revive an old business. It could be, I mean, the past 2 years, a lot of businesses have been run into the ground, basically, you know, seemingly no way forward for a lot of businesses for the past 2 years, definitely. Some of you could be trying to revive an old business or career. For others of you, this could be considering not yet made a decision with this Hermit. That usually is someone who has not yet made a decision. They haven't got enough information to make a reasonable, informed choice one way or the other. Some of you, either you have been offered something by someone from your past, or for a tiny handful of you, you're considering offering someone from your past something new. But again, Knight of Coins and the Hermit, really slow moving energy. I mean, barely moving at all with that Knight, because it's still in the thought process, again, with the Hermit. So you're trying to weigh up something here, Pisces. Is this thing or person going to be worth me going back to it and reinvesting myself into it? Or is it just going to end up the same way that it did before with that Death? A bit of a, what is it, a bit of a quandary that you got yourself into here, Pisces. Let's put these back in the deck. We'll give the deck a rifle through, and then we'll continue pulling your 9 card spread. Wow, the cards are being really bizarre. Okay, right, we finish this 9 card spread. Pisces, please. Yeah, King of Coins, okay, so that's Taurus energy. The Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Also, I do need to say as well, Pisces, the zodiacs that I mentioned, I thought I was going to go on the floor again then. I'm too old to be picking up shit off the floor. The zodiacs that I mentioned, please do keep an open mind. Yes, it can be the other person or persons that you're dealing with, but they can also be placements in your own chart as well. Okay, you have the Eight of Coins. That's more Virgo energy. Charity, that doesn't have a zodiac sign, because in this deck it's a bonus card. Okay, and also you can see that this particular deck deviates ever so slightly from the traditional meanings of the cards. Six of Coins, Taurus energy, and the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius again. Excuse me. Okay. Burning the candle at both ends here, Pisces. You're overworking yourself. I can see that really clearly with that Ten of Wands, Charity, Six of Coins, Wheel of Fortune. This could literally be for some of you that, like, I mean, you've got two cards of charity here back to back, Pisces. For some of you, you could literally be doing some kind of volunteer working, but you've taken too much on. Between doing that and trying to sort out your own life, and trying to do your career, and trying to do your family for some of you, and for some of you trying to redecorate your home, and this and that and that and that and that, you're doing too much. All right. There needs to be an opportunity for you to slow down a bit, Pisces, before you get total, utter burnout. You've got someone coming in towards you here with that Eight of Wands. That's Sagittarius again. Someone is going to ask a huge favour from you, Pisces. You're going to have to say no. You can't do any more people any more favours right now. Like, straight up. You're spreading yourself out thin enough as it is. If you take on any more, you're going to run yourself into the ground, like literally. Wheel of Fortune, now that is telling me that, of course, yes, your heart is absolutely in the right place. You are heading in the right direction, but you need a break. Okay, the card that is central to your read is this Ace of Wands. This is a new spark, inspiration, passion. I'm getting a really creative vibe from this one, okay, rather than sexual energy. It can absolutely be sexual energy, yes. This is supposed to be a love read, absolutely, but I'm feeling that this is about creativity. So for those of you who are already in a relationship, you could be trying to think of new ways on how to inject a little bit of excitement into that pre-existing connection or relationship. Okay, it tells you new adventures is like, it's time to try something new. It's time to see with this same old, things can become a little bit dull, a little bit boring, a little bit too serious in long-term relationships. So a little bit of creative thinking, a little bit of free time, which you're definitely needing to create some free time. It should be perfectly possible for you to inject this new energy into something that is pre-existing and might have become a little bit boring, because everything has been about the Eight of Coins. Work, work, work. In this particular deck, it's opportunities. So there will be plenty of opportunities for you to, I want to say, indulge in a little bit of light-hearted fun and excitement with a significant other. Strength, 10 of coins and 3 of coins. Now, if you're trying to sell something big, like a home, a car, something like that, be super, super careful, because I'm getting the distinct impression here that you're not going to receive the price that you're asking for. So possibly hold off on making any big sale or any big purchase for the rest of this month. Okay, you're going from the 10 to the 3 to the 8 to the 6. That's not great. When you think about tarot and how it works, we have to go from the ace to the 2 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5, and we have to work our way up. Work our way up to the 10. The 10 is where we want to be. The 10 is where you're currently at for some of you. But there's going to be a huge downgrade of something. Be super careful with your finances, Pisces. If someone is asking for a loan, say no. Say no. You're already doing enough for charity. I hate to put it in such a blunt way, but like literally, you're already doing enough for charity. You cannot afford to part with your finances right now, or your time, or your energy. You cannot afford to do it. Okay, you're already running yourself into the ground. Let's see if we can take this into a deeper level. I'm not seeing much love in this love read. And that's really unusual for you, Pisces. Really, really, really unusual. Normally, when I do your read, there's cups all over the show. You know, you're very, very much in your feelings, feeling everything deeply. And it's like this week, doing your love read. No, there is no cups. So you're not even enjoying yourself right now. And still, you're running yourself into the ground. There needs to be a pause. Some of you could just be focusing on your career and your home right now, rather than romance. For some of you, that could be it. You could have completely thrown yourself into the workplace as a distraction technique. It works. Yeah, it works for a while. And then you start to feel exhausted. And it's that point of exhaustion that you reached at this point in time. Why are this 3 of coins, please? For Pisces. Thank you. Page of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, it's very possible, Pisces, that someone's keeping tabs on you here through a third party. I know it's unusual that I, as a reader, will get third party through the 3 of coins. Normally, it's a combination of lots of different things that would give me that impression. I am feeling it in your read. I have to be honest, and I have to read it as I see it. Okay, someone in your social circle. In fact, no, I'm going to backtrack, Pisces. Somebody in your family. Someone in your family is giving another individual information about you. And tell me more about this, please, for Pisces. Thank you. 9 of coins. I told you. Okay. So, how to use these decks? You take the traditional meanings, and then you look at the illustration in that particular deck, and what is it you see? A combination of both things. Okay? You are doing good. Financially, you're doing nice. All right? So your hard work has been paying off. The last thing you're wanting is for someone to topple that down for you by saying, oh, can I borrow whatever? But then leaving you out of pocket. All right? Don't allow that to happen. You're doing good with that 9 of coins energy, but now I want you to look at that card, and I want you to really, really look at that card. There is a squirrel that's wearing a black hood, and it's speaking to the figure behind the wall. And the figure behind the wall has got this expression of, oh, not this again. Like, really? I'm getting so bored of this now. Like, have they got nothing better to do with their time? That's your wee gossip. That's squirrel. That's a gossip. Someone's talking about you. For why? I don't know. Why the King of Coins, please, for Pisces? Thank you. Told you. Now we're seeing the actual evidence in the cards of that third party. 3 of Coins, 3 of Cups. There you go. That's the combination that I normally look out for. And I was feeling it in that card by itself, and now it's there. King of Coins. That was to clarify the King of Coins, 3 of Cups. Intrusive family members. What's the intent? Okay, Hanged Man, Pisces, Knight of Wands, Sag, 5 of Coins, Taurus, 2 of Coins, Capricorn. The intent is basically, I can't really figure them out, to be completely honest with you. Okay, because this is quite a selfish person. Number one, they seem to think that you're made of money, and that you can just, you know, hand out cash wherever. For whatever reason, they have that impression that you're the go-to one for this finances. Okay, whatever, I don't know. It's a bit weird. What's under there? 10 of Cups. Yeah. It's a family situation, like straight up. It's a member of your family. There's a message here about how they did something that was really, really irresponsible, and they have had to, Hanged Man, that can be like a martyr, someone who has to make a sacrifice. In this deck, it's definitely sacrifice. Look at it. So they have had to suffer the consequences of whatever irresponsible actions it was that they took. And of course they didn't like the end result that they got, because the end result that they got was basically, for some of you, losing you in their life. You were incredibly loyal to them. You can see you've got a dog there, and there's a dog there. There's other members of your family that will protect you from this particular individual, Pisces. Okay. I don't know, it could be an ex that cheated on you, that's trying to come back in towards you, Pisces, with the whole woe is me attitude. I effed up, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, will you please take me back? We certainly did see the Judgment card in that bonus message that came out for some of you as well. Don't know. For whatever reason, they're definitely under the impression that you will take them back. I don't think that they have taken into account that there is a group of people who are your nearest and dearest that will literally do anything for you, to defend you, to help you. Someone, that there is a small group, they definitely do have your back. Okay, and they will protect you. Why the Wheel of Fortune, please? Can you show me more? Five of Cups. Yeah, they're quite certain that you're going to be generous with your time, your money, your energy, all of it. They're quite certain at this point. Oh, random moth. What the hell? Okay, I don't know if that flew in front of the camera then. So a little moth just randomly flew in. Now, whenever I see moths, I think of addictions first and foremost. Moths for me are very, very symbolic of addictions. It could be a chemical addiction, drugs, alcohol, anything like that. It could be an addiction to gaming, anything. Basically, anything where you're handing over your power to something else and you're addicted to doing it. Somebody, I don't think it's you, Pisces. It could be for like a tiny handful of you. Yeah, it could be. But for the most part, I feel that this is in regards to whoever it is that's trying to come back into your life, Pisces. They've got some kind of an addiction and they seem to think that you're going to be okay with funding their addiction. Like straight up. Funding someone else's addiction. Again with the moth, it's like they're the moth, you're the flame. They just can't help themselves. They literally, somebody cannot help themselves. They cannot leave you be for whatever reason. They just can't. They feel completely and utterly out of control. You've made a lot of sacrifices for that person. A lot. You went without oftentimes so that they could have as well. There's a lot of regret in their energy, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for them to change. So please, please, please use your best discernment. When they do come back in, you have to use your best discernment. Nobody knows your story better than you do. I'm just going to have to get that moth a second. No, it's gone. It's gone right down the side of the desk. I've got no chance of getting it. It's attracted to the lights, basically. It's gone right down the side of the desk, so... Better not eat my curtains. Okay, right. Let's keep the momentum going with this one. This person does make you feel very, very sad, really sad, because it's like, had they not have gotten this addiction, whatever it was, that they would have actually have been a really decent person. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist a change, we resist natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'd be surprised where it leads. Go with the flow. That's what you do. That's like literally your whole thing, is going with the flow, rolling with the punches. You know, that's like Pisces. That's Pisces' entire thing. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay. And surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Okay. By you saying no to this person, it's not you saying, I don't love you anymore. Like, clearly, you love them. And that love will always be there. Always, always, always. But sometimes You have to love yourself just that little bit more so that you can protect yourself. Surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Really, really complicated situation here, Pisces. Really complicated. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution in you. Okay. Trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. For a very small handful of you, it is the Pisces that's struggling with addictions. I'm talking like 2, maybe 3 max. And for the rest of you, this is the other way around. If you're addicted to something, Pisces, it's time for you to free yourself and to take back control of your life and to combat whatever addiction that is, because it is costing you. It is costing you dearly. And if that's a person, if you're trying to help somebody who has addictions and you've already had to make a lot of sacrifices for them, yes, you love them. You've been very, very kind and honourable to them. But now you have to take back control of your own life. And look at the red flags for what they truly, actually, genuinely are, and trust in yourself that you're making the right decision as well, okay? If this is about a romantic partner of yours that is addicted to something, again, by you surrendering them doesn't make you selfish. Something's got to give. At the end of it, something has to give. It's already had an effect on your health and on your well-being. How much more are they going to take from you? Okay. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. Well, it says this moment fully. Listen, it's okay for you to move forward. It's okay for you to move on. If you're wanting to put yourself back out on the dating scene and meet someone new, someone who is a healthy choice, go for it. You're not being selfish. You're genuinely not. You have to, as I say, sometimes you have to love yourself just that wee bit more. There's nothing selfish about it. Self-care is not selfish. It's not. And I always say that. Okay, right, you got loads here. Okay, your focus. Follow your bliss. Do what inspires you. Creativity, new direction, heart meets mind. No fear-based decisions. So it's all about creativity, isn't it? And that was the card that was central to your read. It's time for you to get creative. Pick up a hobby, something that you used to enjoy doing and that you haven't done in many, many years. Maybe it's time for you to revisit that. You know, get those creative juices going again. Do not make any decisions based on fear, all right? It's quite possible for those of you who are dealing with an addict of some kind, it's very, very likely, and I'm telling you this from personal experience, very, very likely that they will be using emotional blackmail and saying, if you don't do this, that and the next for me, or if you don't give me this, that and the next, I'm going to end up getting into trouble. Do not allow them to have that kind of control over you. It's straight up emotional blackmail. Go for it. Step outside of your comfort zone. Make plans. Now is the time, a favourable outcome and in alignment. So go for it. Make your dreams come true, and it's like the outcome is going to favour you, because what you're trying to achieve for yourself, it is in alignment with your highest good. Surprise in a way that you wouldn't expect, a gift from the universe, intense, a twist of fate, and eclipse news. So yeah, this is literally gifts from the universe. That's what's coming in towards you, Pisces, and crisis. Restructuring your life, blessings within, clearing space, brings solution, see deepest needs and emotions. Yeah, it needs to be all about you. Like you cannot fix someone here, Pisces. It's not your job to fix this person. It is their job to fix themselves. That's for Pisces, please. Wow. Okay, so you have number 31, the visionary. Let's have a look. Okay, and I'm going to hold this up for you so that you can get your own intuitive messages as well off the card, okay? Right, the secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not fighting the old, but building the new. And that's a quote from Socrates. Wow. Okay. Before you were born, you envisioned a world of peace, oneness and love. You saw yourself as a being of service to humanity, to guide souls through this time of transition and evolutionary change. If you've drawn this card, then Spirit wishes to remind you of these powerful visions residing in the blueprint of your soul. These visions that pull on your heartstrings may not always be easy to carry, especially in an environment that does not support or nurture your visionary path. But have faith, dear one, for as you continue to spiritually evolve, the world that you once knew, with all its distractions and constraints, they will fade away. Paradigms of the old world that do not support your vision will disappear and make room for you to build upon what is truly in your heart. Synchronistic doors of opportunities will open and support from souls who embrace your vision will appear. Do not allow doubt or limiting beliefs to hold you back. Each time you dream and envision a better world, you break down the many concrete barriers that exist today. Trust in your ability as a visionary leader and create the dream that is in your soul. Keep moving forward with steps that support your vision. And the chakras that are associated with this card is the heart and the third eye chakra. And it says that you could do an exercise, which is all about creating a vision board that has pictures and affirmations about your dreams. And what you focus on will then expand. And then the positive affirmation is, I am grateful as I watch my visions unfold and manifest into reality. So it's magician energy, basically, the visionary, the magician. You are the magician of your own life here, Pisces. There is nothing that you cannot create, like literally nothing. If you can dream it, you can create it. That's the main message behind that card. And you have had your potential and your growth stunted by an outsider. It's time to let them free so that you can set yourself free. Or, again, for some of you, if that's about an addiction, it would be your addiction has stunted your growth and your ability to manifest. So it's time to set your addictions free, okay? Again, with this being a general read, you have to take it as or if it resonates. Okay, right, so you've got compliments. I know how good it feels to get a compliment, so I give that gift to others. I'll find a nice compliment for everyone that I interact with today, even if I have to think really hard about it, in which case I can follow up by complimenting myself for solving such a compliment puzzle. Wow, I'm skilled. Compliments. Wow. So it's indicating that basically if Ooh, it's a difficult one because some of you haven't actually socialized with others in quite a long while, and there might be a little bit of like a self-confidence thing with going back out and like socializing again, and how to interact with others again, just because it's been such a long time. They're indicating that a good way to do that in a light-hearted manner would be, say, if you're having a talk with somebody and like let's pretend they've dyed their hair. And you go, oh wow, I really love that colour on you, but you have to mean it. You know, you can't give a compliment and it being an empty compliment. You know, you genuinely have to mean it. It's like, wow, really do love that colour on you. It really suits you. It's nice. And then of course the person receiving the compliment will be like, oh thank you, yeah, and it makes them feel good. Okay, everybody likes to receive a compliment, providing that it's a genuine compliment, of course. Also, if you're receiving, in receipt of, I should say, a compliment, don't feel awkward about receiving a compliment, okay? If the compliment was given to you with authenticity being the driving force, then, you know, receive that compliment. Okay, right, so we are going to pull 6 letters completely at random, and this could be your initial, their initial, a nickname, a number plate, anything. It's just a wee bit of additional confirmation for anyone who feels that they're needing it, okay? Right, so you've got T, J, TJ, TJ, that could be someone's name, W, M, L, and Z. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Pisces. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my descriptions box and in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.